prepared to be an all-time great.
Now rocking with the best.
Purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Lakers show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Big Baby here from Big Baby Sports. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications for each and every podcast, pregame show, and more. We're gonna get into it, man. My Los Angeles Lakers are looking like they're gonna be one and done for the second straight year in a row. Due to no Luka Doncic out with the hamstring injury, he did go overseas to get an injection in Europe. See how that goes. If it all goes well, he come back for 2 to 4 weeks, and you know what I mean. So it's just like. Man, it's tough, man, because just a week ago, like that song, it was just fine just a week ago. Now it's just like injuries, man. I want to talk about that and more about the game last night. But first, I'll talk about just the whole state of the Lakers. Everybody's asking me, would you bring back Luka? Would you bring back Luka Reeves? If you have the mindset of a competitor, you want to be coming back. But also, too, I look at it standpoint as if Luka comes back, he could tear another ACL or another hamstring. So it's kind of 50-50 right now. But if you ask me straight up, I'll probably say go ahead and bucket, take the risk. You know what I mean? Because Luka's a competitor. He's doing everything he can to come back. JJ said that yesterday after the game or before the game that he's doing everything he can. He's in good spirits by the hamstring injury, and it's tough. It's tough that Luka has to go through this. It sucks that we're going back-to-back 50-win seasons, first-round exits. You know what I mean? So it's just like, and the fact that we're playing on a 9-game winning streak, 10 and 15, 15 and 2 in March, and then like that. You know what I mean? It's just we got the bad luck of the draw. So it's like, we had. If we would have played, if the playoffs would have started like we played a 9-game winning streak in the playoffs, like our chances, but. For order for us to get out of the first round, Aiden has to play like Aiden, dominant. But will he do that? Probably not. Just keeping it real. Marcus Smart got to elevate his game to a higher level. And what Lakers need to do is just continue to scratch and claw. Because what I saw last night, I didn't like. You know, it's against Oklahoma City. I understand that. But I saw a good amount of competitiveness in the first quarter. And it was tied 41-41. Luke Kennard did a little jumper. And guess what changed momentum? Alex Caruso hitting the three to make it 45-42. And after that, the Lakers got blown out. And I expected that to happen. You know what I mean? I expected that to happen. I expected Lakers to get their ass whooped. And it's nothing new. You know what I mean? And also, too, I want to get into JJ. Shout out to JJ Redick for getting pissed off at his players. That's what I'm talking about as a coach. You do that. If your player's not playing up the par, I'll give him a say. If your players are not playing up the par, if they lack a defensive assignment, you take their ass out. And shout out to JJ for taking Rui Hachimura and Jarrett Vanderbilt. Because everybody was talking about, Darvin Ham would have done it. Darvin Ham would have been put. He would have been calm. No, JJ shows fire. And that's what I was telling everybody at Angry Shout. There's something going on between Jarrett Vanderbilt and JJ Redick. No, they're not. Why is he in the doghouse? He's in the doghouse. Sure enough, it clearly shows it. And I just feel like JJ Redick is pissed off about his situation that he's in. So if you're not playing up the par, he's gonna bench you. And I'm glad he benched Jarrett Vanderbilt. I'm glad he took out Rui and put Thero in. He ain't messing around. He needs 9 guys to buy in. And the fact that he's telling the media that he needs 9 guys to buy in the system, and JJ's in an unfortunate circumstance. I understand that he should have took out Luka Reeves from down 30. I understand that. But if your player gets approved by the team doctor and you tell him you want to sit out, are you good? He says, no, I'm fine. Don't take me out. Then you got to go with your player. You know what I mean? But JJ has done this before this year. He's done it with Luka this year when they're in Golden State. Him and got into it. It's just part of basketball, and I like the competitive fireness from JJ. You know, I like the competitive the fireness from JJ Redick, man. I like the competitiveness. He's just very passionate. He wants to win. Like the way he's frustrated lately. He took out Rich Moore in the first 2 minutes of the ball game. He called a timeout in the 14 seconds of the second quarter, saying, "Jerry Better, sit your ass down." You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I like him. I like him holding Vanderbilt accountable. Everybody, you know what I mean? Even though we had our starting five basically out if you swap Jackson Hayes for, you know what I mean? Let me see. He said the Spurs are going to win the finals, so whatever you else think is, yeah, they have a puncher's chance of winning the Spurs. The Spurs have a puncher's chance of winning the NBA finals, but also, too, with Oklahoma City, bro, the way that they play, I know the way that they play. They got Lou Thort turning it up. They got everybody on the roster turning up for the Thunder. SGA looks bored out there. Chet Holmgren looks bored when they play. They look like, okay. You know, remember how when the Warriors won the back-to-back championship, they looked bored. They just didn't really celebrate. SGA looks like he's bored out there. You know what I mean? They look bored out there. This Thunder team that we played last time, they looked bored. They were playing against the Lakers and went, okay, enough is enough. Let's turn up. We're the champions. Let's turn up. And what I'm saying is, ladies and gentlemen, that the Thunder are going to win the championship again. I don't see anybody stopping them. I know people in here say the Spurs, but it's just like the Thunder could turn on like that. Like any time they could just be like, okay, against the Spurs, we were playing the first round. Okay, we're gonna sweep their ass. You know what I mean? They just are so confident in their ability to win. I fact the Thunder are gonna be in the finals versus either the Detroit Pistons or the Boston Celtics or the New York Knicks. You know what I mean? I don't think the Spurs are gonna beat the Thunder. I think the Thunder are going to what is it called? The Thunder already got tested so far in the beginning of the season, so they're like, okay, we've been tested already. Now it's playoff time because there's teams that can whoop somebody's behind in the regular season, and then it doesn't translate into the playoffs. Because Lakers done it a couple of times over the years where they beat a team in the regular season handily, and then when playoffs happen, we lose to them. So I feel like the Spurs are going to be a challenge, but I think the Thunder are going to the finals again. And you know what I mean? Until they prove me wrong. You know what I mean? Thunder are going to go to the finals again. You know what I mean? No, and they're going to be the next dynasty years to come. And people are going to think I'm crazy. They may challenge the Lakers record. They may challenge that Lakers record to go undefeated in the playoffs. You know? So it's just like, anyway, just in general. Let me see here. Just in general. Now back to my Lakers. Thunder going to the finals. Already have them in the finals. And Sean, if they go back to back, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say if they go back to back? Oh, they got lucky. No, the Thunder are gonna go back to back. I'm already stating it first. They're gonna go back to back. SGA's gonna win MVP in the regular season, in the finals. SGA's gonna turn up. They're gonna blow out teams. They're gonna sit out in the fourth quarter. SGA's gonna look bored on the bench. Helmgren's gonna look bored. Every player in the Thunder gonna look bored. As far as we gonna whoop everybody's ass. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens, but that's how I feel. People have different perspectives on, you know what I mean? I mean, if the Thunder get whooped in the playoffs, I'll come on here and say I was wrong. You know, you feel me? What I'm saying is the Lakers in general, man. Oh, it was just a final week ago, man. We're on a 9-game winning streak. We lost that on that road trip, and then we played the Thunder last Thursday, and we got our ass whooped. And Luka got hurt, Reeves got hurt. And they even says, should you shut LeBron down for the season and pivot to next year? I'm going to have to say no, because as a – what do you mean eyeliner? What you talking about? What you mean? What you mean, Path Engineer? What you mean, what's eyeliner? What you mean? But we'll see. They may have a Spurs problem, but we'll see in the playoffs. You know what I mean? So it's just like for the Lakers should just Makes me very upset because I really had confidence in this team going to the playoffs just to the 15-2 record, 9-game winning streak. Luka turning up, LeBron Reeves turning up, everybody turning up. I know people are happy that LeBron sat last night, but you want to set versus the Thunder. You should have played last night, LeBron. You should have played last night to get in rhythm for the playoffs. We already know he's 41 years old. So we understand that. We understand he's 41 years old, so we got to keep – we know his age. But how you going to sit out versus the Thunder and you're going to come back against the Golden State Warriors tomorrow? It's not fair. You got to play. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Yeah, LeBron's been playing better at a high level. Not now the narrative. Now here people are going to say you relied on a 41-year-old, 23 seasons, nothing left to prove. We get that. So LeBron, turn up in the playoffs. Now you wanted it to be your team. Now here you go. Let's see if LeBron can take out a 2007 team to the finals. I think you get at least out of the first round. If Lakers get out of the first round, I'm gonna say this here right now. If the Los Angeles Lakers get out of the first round, I will shave my head live here on Big Baby Sports. I will take the little cutter, shave my head if the Lakers get out of the first round. Everybody clip this right here, right now at 10:44 April 8, 2026. If the Los Angeles Lakers get out of the first round, Big Baby will live cut his hair on stream. You know what I mean? So it's like, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But also, too, everybody that wants some draft picks, oh, we should be losing so we get them draft picks. There you go. There you go. I know y'all happy. I know y'all Laker fans are happy that we're not going to make far in the playoffs again. And this time, I know there was a thing with me and Lad, right? Me and the Lad Chronicles had a bet that if Austin Reeves has a bad playoffs, I come up on here and say that bet is off due to the fact that he's injured. Lad Chronicles. If Lakers got out of the first round, Reeves had got to turn up in the second round because the first round he'll be out. So it's like that little thing that we had is off because due to the fact that he's not in the playoffs right now. Same with Luka. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So just like, I'm not cutting the only way I'm cutting my beard off and shaving it if Lakers win a championship. But what I'm not liking from this team, it just shows you that the Luka is the heart and soul of this team. He goes out. We're on a 3-game losing streak. The chemistry's off. We're 7-8 without Luka. And when Luka was here, we had our good chemistry throwing. You know what I mean? Just Luka's the heart and soul of this team. Marcus Smart's been out as well. But as far as the whole Laker in general, man, it's just a gut punch. You know what I mean? It's just a gut punch because I saw great potential in this Laker team. Everything was fool's gold. Yeah. I know those same Laker fans are happy that Luka's injured. Some of y'all Laker fans are not right. Why are you gonna be happy because Luka's out? Why are you gonna be happy that Reeves is out? You know what I mean? I feel like JJ is so angry he's taking it out on his players, which is good. If you're not playing up to par, you're gonna get benched. If you're not playing up to par, you're gonna get taken out. And why is that so wrong of a coach to do that? Like, I don't understand why Laker fans get so offended when JJ does things. Oh, he's not playing this player. He's not playing this player. But when he holds him accountable, and gets it. When Jared Vanderbilt got in JJ's face, I already knew Jared Vanderbilt was done for the night. You know what I mean? It's like it happens as basketball, football, baseball. Like there's coaches and players that get into it. JJ even said after the game that it's a normal for them to get into it. It happens. I'm not comparing these two coaches, JJ and Greg Popovich, but there was times where Greg Popovich took out Tim Duncan in the first 15 seconds of a game. Tony Parker, Mongello. I see even Eric Spoelstra do it with LeBron at times when he was in Miami. So there's times where coaches have to do that to set the tone. And JJ did say 9 rotational guys, or nine deep for the playoff run. He wants to see who really wants this playoffs, who really wants it. You know, Athletic played great yesterday. I mean, this is not get rebounds. Yes, but yeah, like Theo played great yesterday. Drew Timmy played great. Drew Timmy outplayed DeAndre Ayton yesterday. DeAndre Ayton only scored 3 points yesterday. He's mentally checked out, bro. I'm not bringing him back, but also too, Lakers could say, you know what? We can look at that 14-2 record in March, right? 9-game winning streak, playing at a high level. Luka turning up. Let's bring everybody back and start over and see what we can do. Or they could say, no, let's build around the edges, get rid of DeAndre Ayton. I'm bringing back Jackson Hayes, Luke Kennard, and Marcus Smart. And Jake LaRavia, you got to go. Rui Hachimura, you got to go. I know he's been having a great mid-range game. He's been improving, but I just don't like him. I know that Latin Chronicles. I understand that these players are soft, but that's today's era. Like I said, you can't hold the player accountable, or it's too harsh. Leave him alone. F that. This generation in basketball is soft. You're yelling at him. Leave him alone. He's done so much for this league. Or Vanderbilt's done so much for no. And there's a time where Luka and JJ got into it. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, they need to stop doing that. Getting offended because players get held accountable. It's sports. You know what I mean? And I think JJ is so frustrated because he's tired of seeing his guys do that every night. The inconsistency. I know Vanderbilt played at a high level the other day, last game yesterday, but he missed the 3 free throws. And I feel like the defensive assignment that Lakers did last night was terrible. It was okay in moments, but JJ just like wants to find somebody out there that could be like, you know what? Vanderbilt ain't doing it. I'm going to take you ass. Theo, go play. Let me see what you can do. Dalton Connect, let me see what you're going to do. Drew Timmy, he wants to maybe get guys that will buy in to the, you know what I mean? So if Theo plays over Vanderbilt, let's go, because everybody's talking about Theo. He has this great potential. He does. You know, and that's going to be interesting to see if he gets benched for Vanderbilt or, you know what I mean? We'll see what happens in the moving forward. Also, too, Luka Doncic. Here's the thing I'm thinking, the reason why you're going to come back and dominate in the playoffs. I feel like we're going to get out of the first round. You know what I mean? I think whatever's going on in your personal life, I think you're frustrated with it. I understand. I would be that too if I had to go through that legal battle with my kids, this, that. Maybe he wants to play basketball to not think about it, because I saw a video of him in Spain. He looked very sad, signed autographs, and then after the treatment, he looked a little bit more happier. So we'll see what happens with that treatment. We're going to see what the treatment's going to do for the hamstring. And it's just like, why if this was the beginning of the season, I would say, okay, we could sit out Luka Reeves. They'll be back in a couple months. But the fact that we got injured at the wrong time, you know what I mean? But right now we're the 4th seed. You feel me? So it's just like, damn, I know we got tiebreakers, but we got to at least win. We got to beat the Warriors tomorrow, Suns, and Jazz. So it's just like, I think we can, but if LeBron doesn't play, we're going to go on a 6-game losing streak to end the regular season. And it's going to be unfortunate. You know? And it's just unfortunate as well that we have to go through this. I wish, it's like you got injured at the worst possible time. Everybody got injured at the worst possible time. And that's the thing. It's just, we got swept by the Thunder this year. Oh, well, it is what it is. Everybody gets swept. But it's like, I think if we would have stayed healthy, and I think if Lakers would have played like 9-game winning streak, 15-2 in March into the playoffs, if the Lakers would have took out Reeves, Luka, and LeBron that night, and when we were down 30th, Luka would still be playing. But also, too, Luka has been playing kind of limping-ish. Maybe he had this hamstring. Maybe people say he's not really injured. He's only going overseas to see his family. He's not really injured. He is not. He's faking it. He's faking it. How you going to fake an injury? Like, his body language. And everybody said I was being over dramatic on Twitter. I was saying it's a bad injury. He's out for the season. You're being dramatic. To all those Laker fans that are in my DMs, how is it dramatic when I saw Luka's face ripping his jersey? How is that over dramatic? And I said when he got injured, our season's over with. It's probably going to be a grade 2 hamstring or something like that. Because I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was his Achilles at first, and then once I replayed it, he was holding his hamstring. I said that's either a tear hamstring or a grade 2, and I was right. I know I'm a doctor, but that's how Jason Tatum got injured before, Kevin Durant. But I understand you don't want to rush these things, but we had another 50-plus win season. This is the first full year with Luka. You know? Yeah, so it's just like, yeah, we are the Lakers. So it's just like we gotta be better. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm gonna be on here for another few minutes, and then let me see here. Let me go to my thing. But yeah, man, it's just like the Lakers. I think the usage rate of the minutes of Luka Reeves, I feel like it caught up to them, just like when Mike D'Antoni drew his players into the ground, Tom Thibodeau, and that's what happens. You saw that with Derrick Rose, Carmelo, Mari Stoudemire. The list of players is going on for Minnesota when he was on Minnesota as well. So it's just like next year, JJ will be here next year unless Mark Walters says otherwise or the front office. But I expect JJ to be here next year. I expect LeBron to be back. Like I said, I feel like we're gonna run it back, but we're gonna get some other pieces. Path to engineer. What do you think? I didn't like it. But hey, it is what it is. And I don't think that had anything to do with him being injured. It's unfortunate, but if I'm a Laker GM or owner, I'm saying you're not playing overseas. I don't care what you say. You're not playing overseas this year. Lucas, sit your ass down. Get a rest. I think there's also I'm 50-50 on it. I'm 50-50 on it, but as I'm like once Luka and Reeves got injured, I mentally checked out. That's why I've been busy with work and stuff. That's why I've been doing shows. But finally have the day off, so I'm about to go to do some more errands. But I just didn't like how that the Lakers took that Thunder game. When you were getting blown out by a lot, you should have just waved the white flag in the first quarter. Luka was injured in that first quarter off of a layup. You should have saw that. So, you know what? Sit out. Precaution. It's just like, it's just a sucker punch, bro. Like, we had a potential. Oh, we're not a championship team. I understand that, but just the way that we've been playing, maybe we could play like that in the playoffs. But now it's just LeBron got to go back to his 2016 form where he's taking every shot like he did against Dallas. You know what I mean? And also, too, JJ did say that DeAndre Ayton has been not catching the ball well. He looks disinterested out there. He looks not engaged. He looks like he don't give a damn. So, DeAndre Ayton, pack your bags. You ain't coming back next year. Shoot, I would trade DeAndre Ayton for a second-round pick. That's how I'm willing to get off his contract because we're going to have hella cap space next year. Draft capital everybody wants. But also, too, there's really not that many good free agents. So that's why I expect Lakers to make a trade. And I'm going to still stand on it. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. Shout out to Angry Lakers fan. He's about to go live in 3 minutes on his channel. I got to get up on out of here in the next 2 minutes. Actually, 8 minutes. I got to get up out of here in the next 8 minutes. What I'm saying is go to his channel, Lakers World Order Wolfpack. He's going live in 3 minutes. But what I'm saying is, man, I'm going to continue to stand on it. I don't think the Lakers are going to – I may be wrong, but I don't think the Lakers are going to build around the edges. I always think that. I'm not going to lie. I got to keep it real. This may be the last time we'll see Reeves and Luka and LeBron as a team together because I think we might package. I know it's the star name, Giannis, and big name, star players, this and that, but that's the thing. If you have an opportunity to get a generational talent like Giannis Antetokounmpo and they say, give me Reeves and your 3 draft picks, you do it. I understand you can still do it and have players that can come to this team on salary minimum, veteran contracts. And everybody says Luka and Giannis wouldn't work. I think it would because we need toughness. Giannis here would be crazy. But we'll see what happens. That's just what I'm thinking as of right now. It may change in the offseason, but as of right now, at 10:58 on April 4th, 2026. That's what I'm going for. Let's go get Giannis. I know that we were tired of the names and go build around the draft. And here's the thing: if you want to build around the draft, that means we might have to delay Luka's time with the Lakers in a couple of years. We're trying to win a championship right now. If you try to develop rookies, because if we try to develop a rookie, it's going to be like, when's it going to get better? We got to wait 2 3 years. I think we got Luka to build around our team, but also go for a championship. And I think that's the thing that Lakers are going to do this offseason, heavily try to go get another star, because if LeBron leaves, we're going to try to get another star with Luka. We always do that. We always do a two-headed monster with Shaq, Kobe, Kareem and Magic, Pau Gasol and Kobe, Anthony Davis and LeBron, Luka, LeBron. If LeBron leaves, you get it. You know what I mean? So I expect Lakers to do that tandem. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But make sure you guys go to – let me see here, chat. Give me 1 second. Go to the Lakers World Order Wolfpack channel. He's live right now. Go to his channel. You know what I mean? Go to his channel. He's live right now. About to head up on that here. I got some things to do. But I got some things planned for this Sunday and moving forward with some content will be put out very soon. So stay tuned, locked in. It's been your boy. Let me read this before I get up out of here. Aiden will definitely be back. He needs to be used better instead of all that one for one off its run. You run Pelinka is one of the best gyms in the game. He knows what's going on out there. Yeah, JJ. Yeah, I agree, 100%. But that's the thing, though. It's a player option. We'll see what happens with that. Pelinka's Pelinka, and we'll see what happens on that front in the offseason. Because I feel like if Luka doesn't come back, we're gonna get swept out the first round, unless whoever he plays is limping into the playoffs as well. So we'll see what happens. But until then, go to the Lakers World Order Wolfpack right now. He's live. You know what I mean? It's been your boy, Big Baby. I'm out.